was working super hard on a makeup tutorial show. She was teaching smoky eyes to folks out there who really wanted to know when some freaky deaky science stuff only understood by nerds zapped her into old radio shows, the kind you might never have heard. Now she should probably be trying to get out, but Madison, she's having fun, living an old-time radio life. Our explanation is done.
Madison is on the air.
This is the story of a girl named Madison, who lives with her aunt and uncle on a farm way out in Kansas. Her dearest friend is her dog, Toto. But Madison has other friends too. The farmhands, for instance. Zeke and Hunk and Hickory.
Toto! Sit! Stay! Heel! Damn it, dog! Why won't you listen to me?
Hey, what's your hurry, honey? What's wrong?
You're scaring him. Maybe if you wasn't yelling, he might listen.
Don't tell me Toto's been chasing Miss Gulch's cat again.
The cat started it. Stop barking!
He can't help it, Madison. Toto's a cairn terrier, bred for hundreds of years on the Scottish Highlands to hunt and chase quarry.
So?
So you'd be better off following our city's leash laws if you want to protect Toto from Miss Gulch.
Why do I always have to be law-abiding?
You just ain't using your head about that mean old Miss Gulch. You'd think you didn't have a brain at all.
I don't have a brain. I'm not the one doing manual labor for a living, farmhand.
That Miss Gulch ain't nobody to be afraid of. Have a little courage, Madison.
Who says I'm afraid of her? If she comes after my dog again, I'm gonna miracle whoop her ass.
Courage? Look who's talking. Why, Zeke, there ain't a man in the county who scares easier than you.
Dude, Hickory, you are heartless.
Here now, here. What's all this jabber-wabbing when there's work to be done? Go feed them hogs.
Yeah, get back to work. You just can't get good help these days. Am I right, Em?
And as for you, Madison, I thank you not to be bothering the farmhands. Parading around in front of them, why look at how you're dressed.
What do you got against Daisy Dukes?
And that blouse, showing your midsection.
Blue gingham tied in a knot, 2 pigtails with bows, and cowboy boots. This is classic farm girl right here.
The only thing classic farm about your appearance is you've stepped in pig manure.
Damn it! These are $500 boots.
We'll see that you take 'em off before you come in the house.
Wait, Em, you gotta do something. Miss Gulch says she's gonna get the sheriff and take Toto away.
She said the same thing about your Uncle Henry. Says she caught him peeking in her barn.
Ew.
Now you just help us all out this afternoon. Find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
A place where I won't get into any trouble. Well, that rules out Vegas. Okay, all of Nevada. Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto, where there isn't any trouble? Whoa, hey, shut that down. Are you crazy? We don't have the rights to any of the songs from The Wizard of Oz. Well, no, we technically don't have the rights to the story either. But this is satire. Shut up. You guys all know the song. And if you don't, what a very sad childhood you must have had. So let's just skip to the next scene.
That dog's a menace to the community.
It wasn't Toto's fault.
I'm taking that animal to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
It's your fault for having an outdoor cat. That halves their lifespan, you know.
Madison, calm down.
Well, it does. They're more prone to disease, being hit by a car, or attacked by other animals.
My point exactly. There's a law protecting folks against animals like that dog.
We can't go against the law, Madison.
Yeah, let's be reasonable, Miss Gulch. What if Madison promises to keep Toto out of your garden?
The same way you promised to stay out of my barn.
Henry!
She's got a fine heifer.
Again, ew.
Give that dog to me.
No, I won't let you take him. I won't. You're a bitch. A wicked old bitch.
You mean witch?
I said what I meant.
Come along, Madison. Give Toto to Miss Gulch.
I got him at last. and there's nothing any of you can do about it.
Are you two gonna let that Mega Karen kill Toto? First it's the dog, then she'll have the cops here checking the immigrant status of your farmhands.
Madison, try to understand. Miss Goats is very powerful in these parts.
I'm going to my room. You can bring me my dinner there. Make sure the corn isn't still on the cob. It gets stuck in my teeth.
That poor girl.
I thought you were going to stay away from her, heifer.
This royally sucks. I'm stuck living on a farm with my elderly aunt and uncle. No clue what happened to my parents, by the way. It's super boring. They still have an outhouse. And now that bitch is gonna kill my dog. Toto? Toto! It is you! Let me get the window open. Oh, wait. Now I have to get the storm window. Oh, forgot about the screen. Huh. Even though we're on the first floor, you have really short legs. No way you can jump through this window. Sorry, but this is a real house, not a soundstage on the MGM lot. Look, end result here is we're gonna run away together. Let me pack a bag and I'll meet you out back, okay? Oh, it's getting dark, Toto. And the wind's picking up. Stupid Kansas. If I was in LA, I would have found a motel by now. Probably one of those sketchy ones you pay by the hour and get a venereal disease from the toilet seat, but at least we'd have shelter. Toto, look! An old-timey circus wagon. What's it say on the side? Professor Marvel, acclaimed by the crowned heads of Europe. Let him read your past, present, and future in his crystal. A psychic! I went to one my entire sophomore year in college. Cheaper than therapy, and about the same results.
Well, who might you be?
Toto! I'm sure the eccentric old man who lives alone in a wagon is totally safe for us to talk to out here in the middle of farmland where no one could hear me scream.
I am Professor Marvel. I know all and tell all. Your past, present, and future for 25 cents, a quarter of a dollar, 2 bits if you prefer.
Do I look like I got cash on me?
Well, if you're not going to tell me who you are, suppose I tell you.
Okay, but don't you try and guess my weight. I will punch you.
Your name is Madison, isn't it?
Damn! Even my nanny called me Madeline for the first year.
And you've come a very long distance.
Oh, definitely. At least a mile by now.
Indeed, yes. My crystal told me you'd be arriving here.
That is amazing.
It absolutely wasn't the 3 farmhands who came by looking for you 10 minutes ago.
Hey, could we come with you? You need like a hot young assistant for your act? I was a magician's assistant once. Bummer he drowned during a water escape trick. People kept telling me I was supposed to help him, but I'm like, he's the magician. I can't perform magic.
Wait a moment. I also remember seeing something else in my crystal.
Clearly not winning lottery numbers since you live in a wagon.
No, it was a woman. Tears in her eyes, careworn. A woman looking for someone.
I have no idea who that could be.
Someone has broken her heart. Someone she loves very much.
Still no clue.
I saw her put her hand over her heart and drop down to the floor.
Did you call 911?
Look, why don't you just go home, kid?
You're right, Toto. We never did eat dinner. Come on, we're going. Goodbye, Professor, and thank you.
Don't waste any time. There's a windstorm blowing up. Not that she has sense enough to come in out of the rain.
Auntie Anne? Uncle Henry? There's nobody in the house, Toto. I can't find anybody. Damn it. They must have eaten dinner without me. Toto, all this wind. What's happening? It's a twister. The house is blowing away. We're in the house, but the house is up in the air. We're caught in the middle of the cyclone. And I'm totally buying this because I'm from LA and we only have earthquakes. Things are flying around so fast! So much flying! Still flying! Toto, how long do tornadoes usually last? Uh-oh. That can't be good. We're falling! Free falling! No, we don't have the copyright for that one either. Oh! We landed. Man, that did a number on my back. I hope Uncle Henry's got good homeowner's insurance. Well, let's go outside and survey the damage. With any luck, that outhouse got blown into the next county. Look, Toto. It's a little village with houses and streets and trees, and it's all in Technicolor. Toto, I have a feeling we're not on the farm anymore. Psych. Seriously, though, where the heck are we? By all the bright colors and gaudy decorations, I'm thinking West Hollywood? I mean, with Judy Garland, that tracks. Toto, look at that big bubble. OMG, there must be a gas leak. We'll all be poisoned.
Tell me, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
The gas bubble produced a woman in a prom dress. We're gonna die.
Oh, my word, no! Please stop screaming.
Spare my life, gas bubble lady. I have so many TikTok challenges I haven't done yet.
Please, no one is going to die.
Really?
Well, except for her.
Her who?
It seems you parked your house on top of the Wicked Witch of the East.
Sorry?
2 red slippers protruding from under the farmhouse is all that's left of her. See?
Uh-huh.
Aren't you curious who's giggling?
Oh, thank God you could hear it too. Sometimes my head, the voices.
Those are the Munchkins. You've made them very happy, my dear.
Munchkins? You mean the donut holes from Dunkin' Donuts?
No, the little people who live in this land. This is Munchkin Land. So tell me, are you a good witch or a bad witch? They're not going to come out until they know if you're the new Reign of Terror or not.
Oh, well, I dabbled in Wiccan in high school, but it was mostly just burning incense to cover up the pot.
Not a witch, then?
Nope. Madison Standish, from LA via Kansas. Hey, who are you?
I'm Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. You see, good witches are beautiful. Only bad witches are ugly.
Oh, so what? I'm borderline? I'm not beautiful enough for you, so you're like, nah, good, bad, could go either way.
Well, I
just got out of a tornado, lady. Excuse me for not looking like a runway model from a bridal shop.
Oh, I didn't mean
An over 40 bridal shop, by the look of your wrinkles. If you need a virgin to light a candle, I can't help you.
Why don't we just get on with this? Munchkins, come out wherever you are and meet the young lady, blah, blah, blah.
As mayor of the Munchkin City?
Skip it, we're not doing it.
No?
No.
But the Lullaby League and the Lollipop Guild.
I said, can it, Shorty?
All right, somebody's in a mood. Again. Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
No!
A cloud of red smoke and fire. The witch is coming. The wicked witch.
The wicked witch is coming? But I thought she was dead under my house. Oh my God, a zombie wicked witch.
It's her sister, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's worse than the other one was, and she's not going to be very happy with you.
Me? Why?
Silence!
You killed her sister.
Who killed my sister?
She killed your sister.
You killed my sister?
I didn't mean to kill your sister. It was an accident.
Well, my little pretty, you're not the only one who can cause accidents.
Do you have a suspended driver's license too?
Elphaba!
That's not canon to L. Frank Baum.
Aren't you forgetting the ruby slippers?
The slippers. My sister's slippers. There they are, still on her feet. Well, I'll just take them.
Wow. Not even a reaction to seeing your sister crushed under a house? Cold.
Just a moment, if you please.
The slippers. They're gone. What have you done with them?
There they are, and there they shall stay.
What did you do with my $500 boots?
You nasty little girl. They're of no use to you.
Fine. Here, take them. Give me my boots back.
Stay tight within those slippers, Madison. They must be very powerful, or else she wouldn't want them so badly.
Oh, you mean they're worth something? Are they made of real rubies?
Oh, stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Does that happen here a lot?
Very well. I'll bide my time. As for you, my fine lady, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Oh, yeah? Bring it, you witch from a spirit Halloween bargain bin. Although, her pyrotechnics are badass.
It's all right, Munchkins. She's gone. Now then, my dear, the sooner you get out of Oz, the safer you'll sleep.
Jeez, it's Orlando all over again.
The only person who might know how to get you home would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
You can't help me? You can't protect the Munchkins from wicked witches. You can't help me get home. What exactly do you do around here, Glinda?
Well, I could have given you a ride on my bubble, but now I think the walk will do you good.
Walking?
You must go to the Emerald City to find the wizard.
Okay, how do I get there?
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow?
Follow.
Follow?
Follow.
Follow?
Oh, I am not doing this with you. Just follow the yellow brick road. The Munchkins will show you to the border of Munchkinland. I'm out of here.
Thanks, I guess?
Yeah, whatever. Oh, one more thing. Probably a good idea never to let those ruby slippers off your feet.
What? Why?
You'll be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West. Gotta go.
Okay. Well, Toto, I guess we're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz?
That remains to be seen, but I'm pretty harsh on my Yelp reviews.
We'll bring you Act 2 of The Wizard of Oz after this promo break. We return you now to the Wizard of Oz. With the magic slippers on her feet, her dog Toto at her heels, and the little Munchkins marching on ahead, Madison is on her way to the Wizard of Oz. They've reached the border of Munchkinland, and the little people have waved goodbye and disappeared.
The hell? There's a fork in the road. Follow the yellow brick road, she says. Got me walking all over Oz in these stupid shoes. If they're supposed to be magical, why am I getting blisters?
Pardon me, but that's a very nice way.
Who asked you? Shut up, dog. My feet hurt, and I don't need a headache, too.
On the other hand, that way's very pleasant also.
I didn't ask for directions. I'm gonna sit down and rub my feet for a sec. Oh, what? You don't think she meant I have to keep the shoes on every single minute? Can you imagine how much my feet are gonna stink in a couple of days of walking?
Of course, I've known some people to go both ways.
So, I've gone both ways, sometimes in the same night.
You're not surprised I'm a talking scarecrow?
Dude, the Munchkins alone have me prepared to expect anything.
Could you maybe help me down from this post, then?
Isn't that your job? You looking to slack off? I mean, I don't blame you. I used to sneak off and take breaks all the time. Managers are too embarrassed to bother you when you shut yourself in a toilet stall.
It's not that. I can't scare a crow. They come from miles around and pick off my straw for their nests. I'm a failure just because I haven't got a brain.
Failure? Without a brain, you could be president.
President? That sounds important.
It is. Why, without a brain, you could build a golden tower, enjoy a golden shower, eating Big Macs in your plane. Important docs you'd be snatching at the golf course. You could stash 'em if you didn't have a brain.
Well, all the same, I think I'd like a brain.
Suit yourself. But with a head full of straw, where I come from, you could be rich and powerful.
Where do you come from?
Kansas, temporarily. I'm actually from LA. It's a long story. Toto and I are going to Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help us get back there.
A wizard? Do you think if I went along, he could give me some brains?
No clue. But there's this whole thing with a witch coming after me. You might be safer with the crows.
I'm not afraid of a witch. I'm not afraid of anything, except maybe a lighted match.
Me? It's peanut butter stuck to the roof of my mouth. I think I look like Mr. Ed struggling to have a conversation.
So, will you take me with you?
Sure, I guess. But how can you get down from that post?
That's a sight gag. We're going to skip it for radio.
Works for me. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was.
Where'd you hear that?
The crows gossip. Well, yes, it does sound like your boyfriend wasn't fair for asking you to his ex-girlfriend's party, but maybe you weren't fair asking him never to speak to her again when they were only friends.
If you're siding with him, clearly you don't have a brain.
Madison, look, over there! It's a man made out of tin and holding an axe. Come on!
Dude, it's a steampunk robot.
I think he just tried to say something.
He said oil can. In college, I was a translator for drunk frat boys. I can also translate drunk sorority girls trying to talk while crying.
Look, there's an oil can right over there.
Convenient.
I'll oil his mouth first, see if that'll help.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, bliss, I can talk again.
Okay, loosen up those facial muscles. Do some mouth warm-ups. Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow. Red leather, yellow.
Here, I'll
leather,
oil your arms and elbows, too.
Red leather, yellow leather. Oh, yes. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yes. Yes.
Ew, I think you're turning him on.
He's just so stiff.
Maybe I should leave you two alone.
Oh. Oh, what a relief.
All right, let's move on from this before we're not suitable for general audiences.
Oh, it's just I've held this axe up for ages.
How did you ever get like this in the first place?
Well, about a year ago, I was chopping that tree when suddenly it began to rain. I rusted so solid I haven't been able to move since.
Sounds like a serious design flaw.
You think that's a design flaw? Just bang on my chest. Go ahead, bang on it.
Nice base.
You see? Empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
What does a robot need with a heart?
Believe me, not having a heart, well, presents problems. When a man's an empty kettle...
You want to talk empty? You should meet my ex-boyfriend.
I still think he was within his rights to speak to his ex-girlfriend.
That's my point. To register emotion, jealousy...
Jealousy! That's it! You're jealous.
No, I'm not. He was a jerk.
I'd be tender. I'd be gentle. And awful sentimental.
Yeah, that's what they all say in the beginning.
This really sounds like a you problem.
I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. Huh.
Oh, I get it. You're like Data and want an emotion chip. Careful what you wish for.
Say, why don't you come along with us to the Emerald City? Then you could ask the Wizard of Oz for a heart.
But suppose he wouldn't give me one when we got there.
I'm sure he will if he's got one in stock.
Please come with us. Listening to Madison complain has made this a very long journey.
You call that long? Why, you've just begun.
Who's that?
Remember I mentioned that witch?
Well, my two fine gentlemen, helping the little lady along, are you? You should stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, you straw man. And you, I'll use that tin carcass for a beehive.
Beehive? That's the best you could come up with? I would have gone like deep fryer. Oh yeah, like one of the ones you could fry a whole turkey in?
Please don't give her any suggestions.
Want to play ball, Scarecrow? Here, Catch!
Dude! She just cast a level 3 fireball spell! Scarecrow, you're gonna need to take a dex save or risk the brunt of 8d6 fire damage!
Stand still. Stand still. I'll stamp out the fire with my 10 feet. There. It's out.
Madison, I'll see that you get safely to the wizard now, whether I get a brain or not. Stuff a mattress with me? Ha!
And I'll see that you reach the wizard, whether I get a heart or not.
Aw, you guys are like the gay best friends in every 90s movie.
Then, to Oz?
To Oz.
Come on in, ease on down the road.
What?
Just follow her.
Get 'em up, going down, ease on down. Get 'em up, going down, ease on down.
Does anybody happen to know where we are?
That's easy. We're in a forest.
What tipped you off? The trees?
I don't like it. It's so dark and creepy.
That's because it's full of wild animals.
Wild animals?
Yes, mostly lions and tigers and bears.
Lions?
And tigers?
And bears.
Oh, come on. Maybe bears, but lions live in the Sahara Desert, and tigers live pretty much every place except forests. Jungles, maybe, but...
Of course, I don't know, but in a world where you have a talking scarecrow and a tin woodsman, maybe lions and tigers could live in a forest.
Fine. But it's this kind of misinformation that confuses children. Toto, get back here! Sit! Stay! Oh, I gotta get that dog into an obedience class.
He's chasing after something in that bush.
I think it's a lion.
A lion's a lot bigger than Miss Gulch's cat, huh, Toto? That'll teach you.
Perhaps we should run?
Come on, put him up. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. Stand up and fight. I'll swallow you first, you little peewee.
Hey, back off, lion! No one eats my dog, except for that chihuahua I was dog sitting. Man, those coyotes come out of nowhere.
Why'd you have to slap me for? I didn't bite him.
The lion, he's crying.
Is my nose bleeding?
No, it's not bleeding. Oh, God, there's snot. Can you guys deal with him?
Pull yourself together, lion. You're nothing but a big coward.
You're right. I'm a coward. I haven't any courage at all. Yes, it's sad. Believe me, Missy, when you're born to be a sissy.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you off right there.
He should show his prowess.
Be a lion, not a mouse.
Yeah, that's toxic masculinity.
I'm afraid there's no denying I'm just a dandelion.
No, stop. Look, if you want to get more courage, that's your choice. But you don't have to prove yourself to anyone, okay?
But I don't know how to get any courage.
Do you suppose the wizard would help him too?
Yes. Why don't you come with us, lion? I'm sure the wizard could give you some courage.
Wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
Jeez, what you really need is some self-esteem.
Come on. We're off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Who?
We'll fill you in on the way. Dude, look! It's Emerald City! Wow, they really embraced the color green, didn't they?
But how do we get in? This wall goes all around everything.
It most certainly does.
Who said that?
Look, at the top of the wall.
Who are you?
That's my question. Who are you?
If you let us in, we'll be glad to tell you.
Let you in? Let you in? Yeah, sure, okay. Open the gates of Emerald City! All right, enough of that. Can't hear myself think. Go on now. State your business.
Oh, we're here to see the wizard.
The wizard? Oh, no. But nobody can see the Great Oz. Nobody's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well, no offense, but aren't you just a rent-a-cop?
What did you say?
The Good Witch of the North sent her here.
Yes, look, she's wearing the ruby slipper she gave her.
Maybe we should just leave. Actually, I'm good with staying.
The Wicked Witch of the West? What is she doing here?
Look, she's skywriting.
Letters of black smoke all across the sky.
What does it say?
Surrender Madison. Wait, is she telling you to surrender me or for me to surrender? Seems like she's missing a comma. See, this is why punctuation is so important.
Madison? Who's Madison?
Sup?
You're the witch's Madison?
Yeah.
She is the witch's Madison.
You must let us see the wizard.
I'll just wait out here.
We're all going. All 4 of us. Okay, technically 5.
All right. I'll get you to the wizard. Go in there.
Ain't you coming too?
Not me.
All right then, follow the green tile floor?
Huh?
Isn't that how you people give directions around here?
Let's go.
I'm closing my eyes. Just tell me when it's all over.
Silence!
Whoa! This room's got some acoustics.
I am Oz, the great and powerful.
Dude! Light show with pyrotechnics! You guys want to drop some acid? I think I've got some in the basket I've been carrying.
Silence!
Maybe you should listen to him, Madison?
And perhaps shut up.
I'm just saying, I think we're missing out on the full experience.
You, Tin Man!
Yes, Your Honor.
Clinking and clattering for a heart. And you,
Me, your wizardry?
a billowing bale of bovine breakfast food begging for a brain. And you, lion.
Oh.
Nice one, wizard. Male lions weigh between 300 and 500 pounds. So I hope you got some guys in the back there who could carry him out, 'cause I ain't lifting him.
Silence! You girl who just wants to go home to Kansas.
You can drop me in LA if that's more convenient.
The Beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your requests, so don't push it.
You do?
Oh, thank you, your wizardness.
But you must first prove worthy.
What do you got in mind?
Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
But if we do that, why, we'll have to kill her to get it.
And what if she kills us first?
That really seems like more of a you problem. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Oh. What did I miss?
Come on. We're heading for the witch's castle.
And we'll get that broomstick.
Sure. I've already killed one witch. Let's go for 2.
In just a few moments, we'll bring you Act 3 of The Wizard of Oz. And now, the final act of our presentation of The Wizard of Oz. Well, if Madison is ever to get back home to Kansas...
I'd still prefer LA.
And if I'm ever to have a brain...
And me a heart.
And me, courage.
Then Madison must first get the broomstick of the Wicked Witch and bring it back to the Wizard of Oz. But if the wizard knows everything, the Wicked Witch, unfortunately, knows quite a lot herself. Now in her bleak and dismal castle, the witch gloats over a newly captured prisoner.
Excuse me for laughing, but it was so easy to capture you that I can't help it.
We're skipping the flying monkey scene? I love the flying monkey scene.
I don't have any flying monkeys. The ASPCA has been on my ass about them, so I had to turn them over to the Oz Zoo.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I tried to explain I conjured them up from a spell, but now they're being used in a breeding program to return some to the wild, so... Okay, where was I? I want those magic ruby slippers. Give them to me.
Not a chance. I hear collectors are willing to pay millions for the ruby slippers, so back off, witch.
Fool that I am. I should know the slippers will never come off as long as you're alive.
Pardon?
Ah, now how shall I do it?
You know, these have been worn. I'm sure they're not worth that much. You can have them.
I think I'll make up a special batch of poison. Yes, that ought to do it. Some nice, fresh poison.
I'm not entirely surprised I'm dying over a pair of shoes. I just envisioned it happening during a closeout sale at Nordstrom Rack.
Look, the witch's castle.
It's so big. How will we ever find Madison in there?
It's Toto!
He must have escaped from the Wicked Witch and come back here to find us.
That's the only explanation, since they didn't mention him at all in the last scene.
Oh, we're goners now. He'll lead the witch's guard right here to our hiding place.
No, he's come to take us to Madison.
We can't fail her now. We can't.
I'll go. Witch or no witch, guard or no guards, I'll tear him apart. I'll knock him cold.
Oh, Lion, that's wonderful.
There's only one thing I want you fellas to do.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
All right. The witch's guards are heavily armed and the witch can perform magic, so there's no way you'll survive.
Scarecrow.
Hey, it's the first time I've actually scared anyone.
The bar is kind of low, don't you think? Come on, Toto will lead the way.
This is the room. Toto sniffed her out.
Madison, are you in there?
Nobody else is concerned that we didn't run across a single guard on the way up here? That the drawbridge was completely unprotected?
Oh, stop your worrying.
Madison?
Oh, thank God. I really gotta pee.
Stand back. I'll use my axe and chop down that door.
But that'll make noise. What about the witch's guards?
Oh, who cares about guards?
You will when they're feeding you to their horses.
Hurry up! Oh, am I regretting drinking those sodas?
What about the witch? What if she hears us?
Lion, don't make me regret bringing you.
Oh, thank you guys so much. Did you see which way the bathroom was?
Going so soon?
You know, it's not a good idea to surprise someone with a full bladder.
Why, my little party's just about to begin. Guards, seize them! Seize them!
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Thought you were being pretty foxy, eh? Now I've got the whole lot of you. The last to go will see the first 3 go before her. And your mangy little dog, too.
Even the dog? Jeez, I can see why the ASPCA is after you.
Let's see. How about a little fire, Scarecrow? Another fireball.
No, not fire! Help! I'm burning!
I'll help you. I'll use this bucket of water that's been conveniently left out here in the corridor.
Water? No, don't throw that water.
Okay, now I really gotta pee.
Oh, you cursed brat! Look what you've done! I'm melting!
That really seems like more of a you problem.
Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought that a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? I'm going! Oh!
That was just like my grandma on her deathbed. Except with tons of profanity. Grandma had a mouth.
She's dead. You've killed her.
Okay, to be fair, I think I should share the blame with whoever left this bucket of water lying around. I mean, if getting splashed by water literally could kill me, then rule number 1 in my house, no one leaves random buckets of water lying around.
Hail to Madison! The Wicked Witch of the West is dead!
Hail Madison! Hail Madison!
Oh, okay, cool. Hail me.
Madison, ask him.
Ask him? Oh, right. Which way to the bathroom?
I think Scarecrow meant the broomstick.
Oh, and can we have a broomstick?
Please, and take it with you.
Yeah, taking it with us was kind of the point. We weren't planning on coming back to visit it later.
We've got the broomstick!
The Wicked Witch is dead!
Onward to Emerald City.
But first, Captain?
Oh, the third door on the left.
Please, your royal wizardry, we did as you asked.
We brought you the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
She's dead.
We totally melted her. She's all, what a world, what a world. Awesome.
Ah, you liquidated her, eh?
Yeah, we liquidated her assets.
So we'd like you to keep your promise.
Not so fast! I have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Oh, hell no! I have killed 2 witches today. Do you want me to add a wizard?
Do not arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz! I said come back tomorrow!
If you were really great and powerful, you'd keep your promises.
Toto, get back here!
Do not presume to criticize the great and powerful Oz!
Oh,
the great Oz has spoken! Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain!
Dude, not since Milli Vanilli and every single auto-tuned performer since have I felt this betrayed.
Why, you humbug!
People use that term outside of A Christmas Carol?
You deceived us.
You lied to us.
You suck.
Oh, no, my dear, I just suck at being a wizard.
What about the heart you promised the Tin Man? And the courage you promised the Lion?
And the Scarecrow's brain?
Well, anybody can have a brain. That's a very mediocre commodity.
It's true. Try working customer service.
Back where I come from, we have great universities where men go.
Notice he doesn't say women, because this was written in 1900 and still being supported in 1939.
When the men come out, they think deep thoughts, and with no more brains than you have.
They do?
But they have one thing you haven't got. A diploma. Therefore, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Universitas Comitium e Pluribus Unum, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Ph.D.
Dude, you making him a pot dealer?
No, my dear, that's THC. This is Ph.D. Doctor of Thinkology. I just made it up. Go with it. Here's your diploma.
The sum of the square roots of any 2 sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side.
That's a right triangle.
It is?
Must have got that diploma from a state school.
And as for you, my fine feline friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom.
With liquid courage, I have a lot of wisdom. I just can't remember it the next day.
Back where I come from, we have men who are called heroes. Yet they have no more courage than you have. But they do have one thing that you haven't got, a medal.
A medal?
Therefore, for meritorious conduct and conspicuous bravery against wicked witches, I award you the Triple Cross.
That's not a triple cross. That's just a regular cross.
The Triple Cross?
Wow, the Triple Cross.
It's a single cross. Triple means 3.
You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Look. My medal. It says courage. I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
That is so deep. You could write memes.
I still want one.
Well, back where I come from, there are men who do nothing all day but good deeds. They are called
philanthropists.
Good deed doers. And their hearts are no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got. A testimonial. Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, I present you with this small token of our esteem and affection.
Listen, it ticks. My heart even ticks.
It's a ticking time bomb!
Ah! Oh, no. It's a clock. Oh, my word.
Whew. I should have thought of that.
Yes, well, we can't expect to hit it out of the park every time. Now remember, my sentimental friend, that a heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
It's all a popularity contest.
Hey, what about Madison?
Yes, how about Madison?
Yeah, Madison next.
You got some airline tickets in there, or...?
No, I'm sorry, my dear. I don't see how I can help you.
Why don't you take her to Kansas yourself?
What? Leave Oz? Are you out of your newly acquired mind? These people treat me like a god. Why would I want to return to the Midwest?
Now I'll never get home. That's just great.
Oh, you could, stay with us, Madison.
Lion? Yes, you can stay here. Right, Tin Man?
I hear Munchkin Land is nice this time of year.
No, this is great. We could share an apartment here in Emerald City. I hear they sleep till noon, go to work by 1, break for lunch, and then by 2, they're done. Finally, a work schedule I could keep to.
Look, here's someone who could help you.
Oh, it's Glinda, the Good Witch of the North.
Oh, joy! Rapture!
Oh no, the prom queen again.
Hello, everyone.
Can you help her?
Please say you can help her.
She doesn't need my help any longer. She's always had the power to go back to Kansas.
Good to know. Okay, wherever we live, I need my own bathroom. Lion, do you use a litter box, or...?
Didn't you hear me? I said you always had the power to go back to Kansas.
Yeah, got it. Wizard, you got any leads on real estate listings?
Madison, you can't stay here.
Why not? I've learned that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, that I should never look back. Family just gets in the way.
That's what you've learned.
Oh, and always make sure to have your pet spayed or neutered.
That has nothing to do with... Come on, let's get on with this. The Good Witch of the South is expecting me for sweet tea.
Do I have to?
Yes!
Hurry up, say your goodbyes.
Fine. Later, guys.
Bye!
All right, let's hit it. Where's the dog? So, how does this work?
Your magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds. Now, close your eyes and click your heels together 3 times and think to yourself, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Okay, let me give it a shot. Heels click 3 times. There's no place like... You sure I can't stay?
No!
But it's Kansas. It's all dirt and farmland and sepia.
Try it from the top. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Madison?
There's no
Madison,
place like
wake
home.
up.
Huh? What?
It's Aunt Em. Henry, look, she's opening her eyes.
Madison, how you feeling?
Oh, my head is splitting.
Got into the moonshine again, did she?
We was worried about ya.
Your Aunt Em had us looking all over the county for you. Off the clock.
Hello there. I just dropped by because I heard the little girl got caught in a big cyclone.
Got a bad knock on the head, Professor Marvel. Bet she's coming around now.
She's been dreaming.
No, it wasn't a dream. It was a place. And you, and you, and you, and you were there.
Oh, wonderful. She's dreaming about the help.
Doesn't anybody believe me? Where's Toto? He believes me.
Well, honey, don't you remember? Miss Gulch took Toto to be destroyed.
He ran away from her, but she came back and got him while you were sleeping.
What?
Now get up. You've slept near half the day away. And all you boys, get back to work. Go on. You too, Henry.
I knew we wouldn't get a place my bottom want to spit chew tobacco.
Yep, there's no place like home. Oh, like we were gonna kill off Toto? Worst ending of a Wizard of Oz adaptation ever. Although I am still in Kansas. Let me try. There's no place like L.A. There's no place like L.A. Lux Radio Theater, named for its sponsor, Lux Soap, first premiered in 1934 on NBC and is remembered as the most popular and longest-running radio anthology series of the golden age of radio. The showcase originally focused on radio adaptations of Broadway plays, but eventually moved to adaptations of popular films of the era. The hour-long show would often feature the stars from the original movies, and the Lux presentation of The Wizard of Oz was no exception. Premiering on December 25, 1950, Judy Garland, then aged 28, revived her most famous role as a Christmas Day treat for children. The announcer interviews Judy at the end of the show, where she tells them she's brought along her 4-year-old daughter, Liza. OMG, you guys, our 2nd anniversary show! Whether you've just discovered us or have been along on my adventures from the beginning, seriously, thank you so much for listening! Get ready for more fun in year 3! If you haven't already, sign up for our free newsletter on the website, MadisonOnTheAir.com. And you can always follow us on socials, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Mastodon, at Madison on the Air. All right, don't go anywhere. You've got to hear the credits for this amazing cast.
Madison on the Air was written and produced by Chrissy Talon Sage with music composition and audio engineering by Jeremy Sage. The role of Madison Standish was played by Chrissy Talon Sage. Other actors in the cast were David Pinion as the Scarecrow, Jerry Kokich as the Tin Man, Paul Arabisi as the Cowardly Lion, Bonnie Brantley as the Wicked Witch of the West and Miss Gulch, Jeremy Sage as Professor Marvel and the Wizard, Sharon Gruenwald as Glinda the Good Witch of the North, Julie Hoverson as Auntie M, Scott R. McKinley as Uncle Henry, the Munchkin Mayor and the narrator, and Albert Garnica as the Oz Gatekeeper and Witch's Guard. Toto appeared as himself. No Munchkins were harmed in the recording of this episode, but they did get drunk afterward and trash the studio.
Aww.